Crisis reigns, unrest remains. The perfect time for a good old Glasgow derby. This is one of the fixtures in world football. Sees the return of Dyson Maeda, who has 5 goals in this fixture. He replaces James Forrest. Cal McGregor plays his 45th derby. The other alterations see Tello Asgard come in for Mikey Moore, and Mohamed Diamonde replace the suspended Conor Barron. Has started to steady things. Old meets new, divided by history, great rivals, united by chaos. Danilo and Chermiti in the middle. Asgard goes it alone and straightforward for Schmeichel. And Celtic going with pace again. It's Maeda who looks back to Kenny, and the deflection goes in! It's come off Nygren last!
Look at the intensity from Celtic. Looking to play it quickly. Look at Suter. He's looking at his goalkeeper as they're looking to take that quickly. Giga. That looked incredibly tight, I've got to say. He looked offside to me there, Rory. Didn't see any lines. But Giga's left boot looked to me as if he was onside. Good, quick play from Celtic. Maeda's through on goals, and I just think he could have taken an extra touch.
Asgard, Diamonde through, Chermiti! Oh, wide it goes!
Is it not just? This is brilliant play from Rangers, it really is. Link up, look at this ball from Diamonde. Inch perfect, he's got to score. Simple as that, Rory, he has got to score. I mean, that's a gilt-edged opportunity, no wonder that.
Arne Engels to take for Celtic. And the header! This time it'll count! And it's Johnny Kenny with a cracker! Step forward! Johnny Kenny from County Sligo! And Celtic lead!
What a header that is! He just holds off Magoma. Angles it perfectly into that far corner. It's past Butland before he can react. But I tell you what, it's a wonderful corner as well from Arne Engels. There's 2 players that on the periphery, now well and truly at the forefront of this Celtic team.
Making up incredible ground. Kenny still going. Kenny brings out the best in Butland.
Bit fortunate with the ball ricocheting back into his path, but the whole team's full of running. It's a good strike, you've got to say, forcing the goalkeeper into a smart save. Maeda was busting a gut through the middle. The Rangers have not really been able to build any phases of play so far.
Danilo, oh what a ball that is. Raskan will get a touch here. Nico Raskan, but so too does Kasper Schmeichel.
There you go, here's another gilt-edged chance. What a pass that is from Danilo. Raskan barely had a kick as we were talking about, but then he's got the opportunity to draw his side level. He's trying to go near.
Tavernier, oh it's a dangerous ball in towards Chermiti. Engels, it just needs a touch. It doesn't get one. Nygren was closest.
Yeah, very close. Jack Butland will be very relieved that Benjamin Nygren did not get a touch.
Well, as Asgard looks to turn this into attack, Austin Trusty just slowly getting back into position. He stayed down in the box. Chermiti wins the header. So actually did well. Asgard. Oh, and then Asgard goes high on Ralston, and it's a red card for Tello Asgard.
I've got some sympathy for Asgard because he's just turning. He's only turning, spinning round, happens so quickly. Ralston,
Nygren couldn't quite take it. Well, he has managed. Kenny. Oh, between Nygren and Kenny, they didn't quite get a
I'll just say to you, the only thing that lets him off is the fact that there wasn't any real force. But he's running the risk. Stupid there from Trusty.
And this now a major test of Danny Rowell's management skills. Celtic heavy favourites from here against Giga. Has to turn back. Safety of McGregor. Engels, time and space to shoot. Engels, Kintarget's front post. What a save from Butland. That's kept Rangers in it for now. Celtic not finished though. Ralston didn't get the angle he was wanting. Butland puts it out for another corner.
Nygren there, that's a brilliant save, it really is. He's got his hand down low, down to his feet. I mean,
leaves it for Sirachi. That leaves the space for Marcello. Sirachi gets a touch as well from Benjamin Nygren.
And discuss, what they're looking to do. On the whole, it's been not too bad so far.
Maida, Sirachi continuing his run, pulls that back. James Forrest rattles the crossbar. Kenny keeps it alive. Forrest again, and this time he blazes it over the top. Celtic from finishing this off through Forrest.
Well, it's a good cutback into a dangerous area, and Forrest, that's a wonderful strike with his left boot off the crossbar, and then not so great with his stronger right. Rangers breathing a huge sigh of relief seeing this come off the crossbar. Cornelius just pondering a little bit too long. Kenny looked like he was maybe going to be able to nick in and get a strike.
So it will be Celtic that will make the first change. Benjamin Nygren coming off for Rio Hatate, and there's Callum Osman.
Rangers are trying to make it chaotic, which allows them to be able to win balls back.
It's clever from Hatate. Ralston to Forrest. Forrest picks out Hatate. And Butland with a bit of a fumble, but nobody was following it in.
They've kept themselves in the game.
Raskan. Tavernier. Gassama goes around the outside. Gassama, the block comes in. Cries of handball. Penalty given.
Who's way over on the far side telling him what to do. Let's have a look. And VAR have given it.
Penalty confirmed. Well, that's a very interesting one. The debate will continue on that with the way that
you see Rangers players down. You can see the Rangers players are clearly questioning the ref as to, well, if you're given the penalty, is it not a yellow card? And I think that is a valid question. I don't think it should be, personally, but if you're given it, surely it's a yellow.
James Tavernier has scored 6 times against Celtic, but yet to do so in a cup game. Turned 34 on Friday, and this is a huge moment with 10 minutes to go for the 10 men of Rangers in the Premier Sports Cup semi-final. It's Tavernier who finds the corner, and it's all level again. What an incredible Glasgow derby at Hampden Park this has been. It's still got at least 10 minutes to come to a conclusion.
Oh, it's a great penalty. There's no chance for Schmeichel. Pace and power and accuracy from Tavernier gives the Dane no chance to save it, but here's the penalty again. You can see the challenge between Majowski and Ralston. I'm just not sure what you're expecting Ralston to do. Forrest.
1-2 with Engels on through the legs of Raskan. What a ball that is too! Celtic with the opportunity. Butland saves from Osman.
I mean, the play from Forrest is exquisite. And he's coming in onto that right foot. What?
Scales. Another minute ticks off. Hatate, Forrest, first time. Hatate blazes it over the top. What a chance for Rio Hatate. Well, Tavernier's been playing in there, and
playing there everywhere.
Antman will go in there with him, leaving Gassama and Miovski.
It's another positive attacking substitution you've got to say from Rangers.
Now Ralston.
Mikey Moore's done brilliantly there.
Callum McGregor with power! Too much for Butland! Callum McGregor with what could be the decisive moment. It's the Martin O'Neill effect. Celtic have a new lease of life.
Just a little bit of space, one touch out his feet, and he bullets it. But as good as Jack Butland's been in the second half of the game there, could he have done better here? Yes, is the answer. You know, he's pulled off some big saves, but for me, he's got to do better. Does it take a nick in front of him? I'm just wondering how he's not saved this. No, it's not.
They do have time to do it, but Celtic looking to show their dominance. And get another one here, it's Osman's header! It's another brilliant save at full stretch from Jack Butland, and he's... Rangers still looking for their first point. That's played through, Gassama! Gini Gassama again is thwarted by Schmeichel. Like Butland at the other end, Schmeichel comes up big for his side.
This is blistering pace, great play from Mikey Moore. Lovely ball from Miovski and Gassama.
Ralston. Engels gets there ahead of Cornelius. Osmond! Maeda's there. Tavernier sticks out a leg and saves a tap-in for Dyson Maeda and keeps Rangers. Meet in League Cup semi-final for the 9th time. It's actually a competition. Celtic have won their last 5 meetings with Rangers, going back to the 2010-11 final. Engels, Forrest, break comes to McGregor, the extra man, making a difference now. Kieran Tierney, and sliding in is Osmond! Is that the moment that finally separates these two? What a moment for Callum Osmond! One he will remember for the rest of his days. Those Rangers.
But they're just utilising the space in the sides. Good positive play from Kieran Tierney. You can see he's onside. He's bright, he's alert. He gets himself in between the sticks and he puts it in the back of the net. That's a good striker's goal, Rory. Positive play from Tierney. He fires it across the face of the goal, and it needed him to put it in because Tierney's strike is not on target, it's going across. And that just seems to get that little bit of a breathing space that Celtic have been desperately chasing all afternoon.
Celtic against St Mirren for the first time in a League Cup final, because Celtic have prevailed in extra time. Martin O'Neill returning to this fixture. They needed the full 120 minutes.